Welcome back, dear children. I hope you all are safe and healthy. Today, let's begin with Activity 7, Observing the Movement of Constellations. Take a square paper of size 20 centimeter. Make a hole of diameter 1 centimeter at the center. Mark a cross on one side of the paper and hold the paper in front of the eyes and observe the pole star. The cross mark should be at the bottom of the side. Now, check the direction of the Great Bear and the Cassiopeia. Write G for Great Bear and C for Cassiopeia in the direction when we observe them. Choose a tree or house nearby as a reference point. Draw the picture or the reference point on the paper taken, indicating the location. Repeat the activity for every hour and mark the directions of G and C. Stand at the same spot each time while you look at the stars. The direction of constellations of the Great Bear and Cassiopeia change from time to time. The pole star does not move, but the constellations Great Bear and Cassiopeia move in the directions east to west. We can only observe half the revolution of the constellations during the course of night. It takes 24 hours to complete a revolution around the pole star. Activity 8. Why does the pole star appear fixed at one point? Take an umbrella and open it. Take a white paper and make 10 stars with it. Paste one star at the position of the central rod of the umbrella. Paste the remaining stars at different places on the cloth near the end of the spokes. Hold the central rod of the umbrella in the hand and rotate it. Observe the movement of the stars. We observe that one star that is located on the central rod does not move. The remaining stars rotate along with the movement of the umbrella. The star located on the axis of rotation of the umbrella does not move. Similarly, the pole star is located in the direction of the Earth's axis. Hence, it does not appear to move, even though all stars appear to move because of the rotation of the Earth. The solar system. Among millions of galaxies, our Sun is a star in the Milky Way galaxy. Sun and the celestial bodies which revolve around it form the solar system. The solar system consists of a large number of bodies such as planets, comets, asteroids, and meteors. The Sun is at the center of the solar system. The gravitational attraction between the Sun and the celestial objects keeps them revolving around the Sun. There are 8 planets in the order of distance from the Sun. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The Sun. The Sun is the nearest star to us. It is continuously emitting huge amounts of heat and light. It is the source of almost all the energy on the Earth. It is the main source of heat and light for all the planets of the solar system. Without the Sun, there is no scope of life existing on the Earth. The planets look like stars but do not possess their own light. They reflect the light that falls on them. A planet revolves around the Sun in a definite path called orbit. The time taken by a planet to complete one revolution is called the period of revolution. If the distance of a planet from the Sun increases, then the period of revolution also increases. The planets revolve around the Sun and also rotate on its own axis. The time taken by the planet to complete one rotation is called its period of rotation. Some planets have satellites revolving around them. Any celestial body that revolves around another celestial body is called its satellite. All planets revolve around the Sun. Hence, they are also called satellites of the Sun. The planets of the solar system are shown on the screen. Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun. It is the smallest planet of our solar system. It is also called Bududu. It does not have its own satellite. As Mercury is very close to the Sun, it is hidden in the glare of the Sun for most of the time, and to see it is very difficult. It can be observed just before sunrise and just after sunset near the horizon. Due to this reason, Mercury is visible at places where trees or buildings do not obstruct the view of the horizon. Venus. Venus is the nearest neighboring planet to the Earth. It is also called Sukrudu. It is the brightest planet in the night sky and without any satellite of its own. It appears in the eastern sky before sunrise and sometimes appears in the western sky just after sunset. Hence, it is called a morning or evening star even though it is not a star. The rotation of Venus on its axis is unusual. It rotates from east to west while the Earth rotates from west to east. If we observe the Venus from the telescope, it shows the phases just like the Moon. Earth. Earth is the only planet in the solar system where life exists. The existence and continuation of life on Earth is possible because of the special environmental conditions. Some of these environmental conditions are shown on the screen. Wide distance, right temperature, presence of water, suitable atmosphere, and ozone layer. The Earth appears blue-green in color from the space due to the reflection of light from water and land mass on the surface of the Earth. Moon is the only satellite revolving around the Earth. There are many man-made satellites that revolve around the Earth. These are called artificial satellites. Mars. Mars is the next planet outside the Earth's orbit. It appears slightly reddish in color, hence it got the name Red Planet. It is also called Angarakudu or Kujudu. It has two small natural satellites. National Aeronautic and Space Administration in America started a mission called Mars Science Laboratory on 26 November 2011 to know about Mars. A rover by the name Curiosity landed on Mars on 6 August 2012. This is analyzing the elements in the rocks and of the surface of Mars. It found a few indications of water on Mars. It is searching whether the conditions favorable for life exist on Mars. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. It is large enough to place 1300 Earths inside it. It is also called Brihaspati and has the mass of 318 times than that of the Earth. It rotates very rapidly on its axis and has a large number of satellites. Jupiter also has faint rings around it that appear quite bright in the sky. If we observe Jupiter with the help of a telescope, we can see four of its large moons. Saturn. Saturn appears yellowish in color and it is beyond Jupiter. It is also called Shani. It has rings around it, which makes it unique in the solar system. The rings can be observed using a small telescope. It has a large number of satellites. Uranus is the second outermost planet of the solar system. It can be seen with the help of a large telescope. It rotates from east to west, similar to Venus. The most remarkable feature of Uranus is that it has a highly tilted rotational axis. Hence, it appears to roll on its sides in its orbital motion. Neptune. Neptune is the outermost planet of the solar system. It can be seen using the large telescopes. It is the fourth largest planet by diameter and the third largest planet in terms of mass. Neptune is 17 times the mass of the Earth.